Morning. Welcome. It's your boy Neo, and today we have a longer video than usual. I know I've been hitting you with some short ones, but today is going to be a long one. It's going to be a little bit of a debate with my son Leo here.
Yeah, what you said?
Introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Leo. West Ham supporter. We haven't been having the best season, but just allow us.
We'll allow you, right? So today, obviously, the season's over. Already, I'm a Gooner. He's a West Ham supporter. So today, we're just debating on how we feel our team's done, the players in terms of the Prem. We're going to get into a bit of a summary in terms of not only just our teams, but the players as well, in terms of the Prem. And we'll just go from there. So, I think the first question is I'm going to answer to you, my bro, which is, how do you feel West Ham season went? And just give like a quick summary in terms of, how you think you guys done this season.
So, obviously, overall, it's just...
Let's start. I'm going to ask you one question first, yeah, because I think most people that are West Ham supporters and that are not West Ham supporters are asking, do you think David Moyes deserves the time that he got until the end of the season, and do you think he is the man to take you forward?
I don't think he's done the right stuff for us this season.
Okay.
But I can respect him because the stuff that he's done for us last season, where he's gone to the Europe competition.
Yeah. He deserves respect, no?
Yeah, he deserves respect.
Yeah.
But this season, has been a bit shambolic.
Where do you think it went shambolic? What made it shambolic? Because I think after last season, everyone was expecting West Ham to kind of, push forward and that. So where do you think it went shambolic?
I'm not sure, I just don't think we made the right signings in the summer, because you got all these big clubs making these massive signings, Arsenal made Jesus, Man City made Haaland.
Yeah.
We just didn't make the right signings to keep up with all these other teams.
But don't you think you guys made a good signing with Paqueta?
Yeah, Paqueta. Yeah. It was a good signing, but he's been a bit underwhelming. He isn't what I expected him to be.
But do you think that's him, or do you think that's due to David Moyes?
From what I was seeing in Lyon, when he was playing for Lyon, I do think it's mostly David Moyes. But it could also be that he's just trying to adapt to the Prem and do this and do that. Yeah.
Okay. And do you think he's the right man to go forward? Because remember, you guys you're in the final of a European Cup. Don't get me wrong, it's the Conference League, but hey, listen, a cup is a cup, especially in Europe. Yeah. You guys have to travel and go to these difficult stadiums and difficult countries, and then come back and play football on a Saturday or on a Sunday in the Prem, the best league in the world. Do you think he's the right guy to take you forward? Hey, it's a bit of a sticky one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's I don't know. I feel like he can do stuff against these these mid teams Easy Alcohol or whatever.
Right.
But in the Prem, I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it against top teams like Arsenal and Man United and Man City and Chelsea and all that. As dead as Chelsea is, I don't think
fun Chelsea, right?
But I don't think he can do it in the Prem. So
no.
I wouldn't mind if he got until next January. I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
But I wouldn't mind if he also won as well.
Really?
So it's like a 50-50.
It's like a 50-50. Alright. Well, West Ham supporters, leave your comments below. Even if you're not a West Ham supporter, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think of David Moyes and whether he should stay or should go.
What do you think?
For me, what, David Moyes?
Yeah.
I've been following West Ham quite closely because obviously, that's almost like my second team. I personally think David Moyes needs to go. I think he's in the same position where we were, I think it was 4 seasons ago, where Arsene Wenger was still there. And and the game has evolved. Like, and I think David Moyes, he's like one of the OGs, like the originals. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's been there like since when the Prem first, like, not almost when it started, but he's been a Prem OG, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that he hasn't adapted. You know, like for example, he's still playing Fabianski in goal, which I understand. Like, he's a big legend in that, but you know, your reflexes are not going to be as quick as someone that's younger. You get it?
Yeah.
So little stuff like that, playing like the type of football you guys play is still very basic.
Yeah.
And still very like, you know, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and blah 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 blah. So I think he's just like, he's a great manager. Like, he's a great manager. You have to give it to him. He's done great stuff at Everton. Great. Man United was a bit of a blip, but I think he needed more time. But at West Ham, I just think he's a fossil. Unless he adapts, unless he like something clicks in his brain, it's like, okay, do you know what, next season I'm gonna adapt. I think he needs to go. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult for you guys. All right, next question for you, West Ham supporter, Declan Rice. What's your views on that? Do you have a replacement for him? Because we're gonna go into our next transfers in terms of who we should get next season. But Declan Rice, tell me how you feel about him. Like, what's your opinions about him?
Alright, so like at the start of the season, I didn't like see 100 mil. I saw only about 50 mil in him.
Okay.
Because like he couldn't do a couple basic stuff, like he couldn't like switch the play, or he couldn't like get through a couple guys and then do this, or like
yeah.
But like now, this guy is crazy, bro. I'll see him like beat 3 man and then like switch the play, boom, Jared Bowen has it, starts dribbling, doing the madness. But like the way David Moyes doesn't want to let him go, he's saying like 110 million, 100 million.
Yeah. Like, and you know, I agree with you, Leo, bro. Like, last season and the season before, I was thinking, bruv, I don't know why everyone's talking about this youth. He's got some ability.
Yeah.
But a very box standard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, as you know, he's young, he's progressing, and as you know, as a footballer yourself, you're always going to use like last season as a benchmark. Like, okay, I need to get better. And you know what? This guy has done it. Declan Rice, if you're listening, my bad. Like, I was someone that was just, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking you weren't that. Like, do you know what I mean? But this season, you have shown quality, absolute quality. When we went to the game to watch the game against Ghent, I saw this guy. I went to the West Ham match and I saw this guy, and this guy was formidable. He took the ball from the halfway line, ran up, beat like 3 or 4 guys, slotted it, quality. In the middle of the park, tackling, quality, marking, quality, leadership, quality. These are the things that you don't see in highlights. These are the things you don't see in Match of the Day. Like, you're able to actually follow someone for 90 minutes and actually see, you know what, this is what they're doing, this is what they bring to the team. And if this guy can bring that to Arsenal, mate. But do you know what? Before, I agreed with you as well. 60 mil was like, I would have paid 70 mil. The only reason why I was going to go up to 80 mil last season was because of his potential.
Yeah.
And he's young, and obviously I understand he's English. So every time there's an English player that's coming about, like, like look at Andy Carroll and but I understood the potential, the age, and I was like, 80 mil, cool. But the season that he's had this season, he's brought more goals into his game. His passing variety has improved. He's shooting more, he's dribbling more, he's becoming that all-round. He's almost becoming like Steven Gerrard, almost. Like, very, like, I'm not trying to say he is Steven Gerrard, because Steven Gerrard was crazy, like, he could do everything. But he's starting to become that Steven Gerrard type of player.
Yeah, because he can like kind of do like a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Like, you know, he can defend, he can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble.
Exactly, you know? So he's starting to do that stuff, and I'm thinking, all right, maybe you are worth 100 mil. You know? Because Steven Gerrard in today's day, if he was Declan Rice's age and he's doing what he's doing, Steven Gerrard would be like 80 to 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? But hey ho, man. That's who knows? Who knows? And where do you think you're gonna finish next season?
Well, depends, you know. Depends if we sack David Moyes.
Yep.
if we keep him, what transfers we make.
Yeah, we'll go into the transfers later on.
Cool. With this team, next season,
minus Declan Rice, because you know Declan Rice is definitely leaving.
Yeah.
Whether he's coming to Arsenal or not, he's definitely leaving.
Minus Declan Rice, I don't know. It would probably be like, I think it would be just above relegation. You know.
Ooh.
I think it'll be like 3 or 4 points between the relegation and like 14th year.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna be about 14th, 15th.
Damn, you think that?
Unless we make some massive transfers.
Yeah.
And depending on how David Moyes does or if he gets sacked.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do well.
Okay.
Maybe even relegation if it's that bad. Maybe even relegation.
Oh.
Cause like we don't even have a proper left back, bro. We've got Cresswell,
And Emerson. He was garbage. When I went to go see West Ham, when I went to go watch West Ham against Ghent, he was garbage. Like he's like I don't know if anyone is watching this video. Like when you go to watch a match or when you're watching a football match and you think, hold on, like I'm good enough, or I was good enough. Like for me, I believe I was really good enough, but it was maybe my mentality that didn't get me into pro football. But I think sometimes it's like, bro, if he could make it, I could have made it. Because some of these guys are bugging out, bruv. Bugging out, no?
You could try to do one skill and then completely lose a ball. Boom, counter attack.
Or there's one time here where it's like, bruv, give the pass.
Yeah, literally.
Give the pass.
Like Benrahma there.
Give the pass. He's holding it. Defender come and gets Benrahma. Boom, the opportunity's gone now. He has to go back and look for dead. Footballing IQ is 0, minus 100.
Yeah.
Waste, man.
The only reason why we keep Cresswell is because he's like a diehard for the club, innit?
Nah, he's a diehard. He's
a proper.
He's a diehard. He's a
and
diehard.
I respect him for that.
Yeah. There's only a couple of people especially in football, like, you know what I mean? Because football is, you get a lot of money in football. It's very easy for you to be like, nah, ban that, man. I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But like, when you get a diehard, you gotta respect him, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta respect him because when he was young and he was about it, he was giving you guys. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now that he's a little bit older and that your man don't need him and that, he's still there.
Yeah.
So, Cresswell, hold tight you, brother. You're one of them Nobles and Nolans and that. You know what I mean? Right, so we spoke about West Ham. Let's go on to Arsenal.
Cool.
And, well, first things first. Yeah, we did bottle it. We bottled the Prem.
It's disappointing.
Very disappointing. But the reason why I'm not as upset is because a number of factors that could have like contributed to it. But at the end of the day, we did bottle it. Like, let's not beat around the bush. We bottled it. All right. Leave your comments below in terms of if you think that we bottled it or not. Personally, me as a diehard, love my team, love my club, we bottled it. All right. There's 3 games out of the whole season. That made us lose out on the title, and that was Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton. Those 3 games there, that's when we lost it. Yeah, because Southampton, that's a different case. They come out like like some tribal warriors. Still got relegated, but they obviously at that time they're thinking like, we need to push. Yeah. But against you guys and against Liverpool, we were winning 2-0. I mean, we were 2-0 up. It's all about game management and obviously just protecting that lead and not getting, especially at Liverpool, like not so much West Ham, because West Ham it was just like penalty happened and then obviously everything's escalated. Yeah. But at Liverpool, like when you go to Anfield, what is one thing you do not do?
Provoke the stadium.
Provoke the supporters. Provoke the stadium. Don't do it. Anfield will swallow you whole. Easy. No? Yeah? And then what happened is that in the first like 10 minutes, remember we was watching that match together, yeah? It was at Nanny Sue's, right? Yeah. And I was like, bro, I just want us to score a goal and shut them up. Yeah. Remember I said that? Yeah. Score a goal, shut them up. Because if we shut them up here, the players ain't got nothing. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Lo and behold, we shut them up. Yeah, boom. Yeah, shut them up. Yeah, shut up, bruv. We're in your house. I want to hang you down, bruv. They had nothing, bruv. And then Shaka who by all means, before I didn't really like him before, but I think he has been great this season. I'm actually sad to see him go this season, at the end of the season. He's going to Bayern Leverkusen, hold tight Shaka. But he riled them up by getting involved with Trent, and then Anfield was like, like a pack of instant. It was instant. That's what Anfield is. One thing I respect about Liverpool is that their supporters are die hards. They will not mess about. They're not allowing you to do this and do that, bro. They back their players. But anyway, Xhaka went into Trent, or Trent went into Xhaka, and then something escalated, and the cop was like, and then boom, different game. And then we were on the back foot. We were lucky, thank God. Aaron, man like Aaron, Rams a deal. Hold tight, you, my brother, because if it weren't for you, we would have been like 4-2 down, bro. I like? And you know me, I say how it is. I'm not gonna be like, no. Yeah? We were 2-0 up. They got to 2-2, and they were peppering us. They were peppering us to us. Peppering. Every time, boom, go. I was like, I don't even want to watch this no more. My heart fluctuating, really.
It's like they weren't even focusing on the match anymore. They just want to like hurt someone or something.
Yeah, they was like, what? You starting our man?
Yeah,
you starting our guy? I say nothing.
Yeah, legit.
It's like you starting on my little brother or something, and you starting on my son. What? Bro, me and my guys are gonna come for you.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Anyway, that was 2-2. We should have won that. Actually, no. You know what? It was a game of two halves. We should have won that based upon the first half, and we should have lost that based upon the second half.
Yeah.
So again, yeah, West Ham was even worse, because West Ham, it was just one penalty, and we just were like, oh my, switched. The whole game switched. One penalty, all of a sudden it was like West Ham are coming and and attacking Bears, and we just lost composure, like, you know. And Southampton, bro, like I was at work, and I was like, you know, we got this. I'll check this in about 15 minutes. But I was 15 minutes, I was 1-0 down. In 24 minutes, it's like 2-0 down. I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious me, yeah. And I think we pulled one back before the first half. I think it was 2-2, I don't remember. But it was like, you're losing against these teams. Yeah. When you're title contenders, yeah. And then you've got Man City off to Southampton.
Literally.
Makes no sense, no? Makes no sense, bro. Do you get it? Yeah. So it was just like, you know, from there, that's when I was like, yeah, we've lost the league, because Pep and his Man City team, and let me add on to this. This Man City team is the best Man City team I've seen in a long time. Like a long time. Like just the way they control, they're relentless. They've got Haaland up front that's just relentless. They've got a midfield that controls the ball. They've got a new formation style that just plays right into their system and their players. Formidable. But again, we bowled it. We should have done better. But on the other side, we've got the youngest team in the Prem. Yeah. And I think people don't take this into consideration. It's like, before they're footballers, they're actually people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're young. Like, I remember when I was like 19, 20, like most of our average, I think, it's like 23, 24. And I remember myself at 23, I was like, bro, like, emotionally, I was all over the gaff. Like, yeah, not all over the gaff, but I was like, not completely secure as where I am today at 32. Yeah. And I just didn't know as much as like 19, 8. We got players that are 19, 20, 21, 22. The first time being in this position where you're fighting for the title, you know what I mean? You have to keep on your thing, and yeah, I just think it got a bit much. I think our squad depth wasn't the best. We had a very good starting 11. As soon as Saliba got injured, I was like, oh my gosh.
Had to play Rob.
Huh?
Had to play Rob.
Bruv, hey, listen, hey Rob, if you're listening to this, yeah, you look cool. No, I'm not saying that. But if you're listening to this, I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate you being there. But brother, you're not on this thing. You're not, man. You are not on this thing at all, bro. Like, bro, I don't even know what to say to this guy. Like, he's. Anyway, it is what it is. Season's done. One thing that's kind of protecting me a little bit is that we are definitely progressing. You know, like when Mikel Arteta first come, we finished 8th, but at the same time he took over Emery that he was doing a bad job, and he come in after Emery. After that we finished 5th. We just lost out on Champions League due to Tottenham. Again, we bottled it. Yeah, because the last few games last year we bottled it against Newcastle, most pivotal game, bottled it. And this season we're in Champions League. We were the only ones keeping up. We were the only ones that was able to, like, not just. We did give Man City the title, but not just throw it to them. Like, hey, take it. Like, you know, you guys are crazy this season. Just take it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was the only team, and
we put up a good fight for like 90% of the season.
Bro, we was first for 90% of the season. You know what I mean? But it just shows you, especially when you got games coming in thick and fast in the Prem. Like, place us in any other league, yeah? With that 90% at the top, and we've got, like, you know, we've got breaks and stuff and all of this and all of that. We're winning that league, yeah? But again, in the Prem, it's different. You don't get the breaks. We know how the Prem is. It's extensive, yeah? And, bro, it just caught up to us, you know? Maybe if we had these injuries earlier on in the season, yeah, it would have been better. Like, for example, Manchester United, they had their injuries earlier on in the season. Yeah, I think it was just after World Cup where they had their injuries. Yeah. And then obviously they was able to, and that's when they were playing rubbish, right? And then when they got over the injuries and everyone started coming back gradually, and then obviously they kicked up. But I think the injuries come out worse. Saliba was a massive blow. Massive blow. And Tomiyasu, again, massive blow. Like, all these guys out for the rest of the season. It's not like these guys were just, you know, they were out for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then come back, or a month even, come back. Rest of the season. Tomiyasu out, rest of the season. Saliba, rest of the season. Zinchenko, rest of the season. Well,
I think even when Jesus got injured as well.
Yeah.
Like Ketcher didn't do what Jesus could.
Yeah, he couldn't, but he scored goals.
He scored goals.
He scored goals. He scored
But,
goals.
like,
He scored goals, bro. Your defense is in trouble. You catch us in the room.
Do you think he could do it again? Like, if Jesus was out for like another 3 months, do you think he could do it again?
Again, like, I think that he has the ability to do what he needs to do. He's not like Gabriel Jesus. This is why I think they differentiate it, because Gabriel Jesus, he's someone that supplies. I thought he was a goal scorer, but there's a reason why Pep let him go, yeah, and brought in Haaland. It's because he's not a clinical goal scorer.
Yeah.
Maybe he could turn into a goal scorer when in his later stages, but right now he does everything else but score. You know what I mean? He'll link up, he'll assist, he'll do that, he'll build up, When it comes to that being clinical, like put your house in it, he's not that. You know what I mean? But in Ketcher sometimes, which I was saying before, he wasn't that. This season, when Jesus has been off, he's shown a little bit that he can be that clinical guy that you give him half a chance and boom, he's done against Man United where he just ball come to him and he flicked it like that, boom, goal, we won. Yeah, a couple of other times where I think it was the header, he scored a header, boom. But at the same time, he's missed a lot of opportunities where he could even got even more goals. Yeah, and you know, but yeah, I think we need another striker, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But overall, yeah, we bottled it, but it's been a good season. Good, really, really good season. We kept up with Man City. There's no other team in the Prem that's been better than us. And yeah, that's what I think.
So how do you, man, think you're gonna do what's good next season?
Next season,
Yeah.
Obviously we're linked with Declan Rice. Sorry, we're linked to Declan Rice. We're linked to a number of other people. One thing I can say about my manager, which I didn't really say about him before, because obviously he wasn't being backed before, but when he's backed in, he's got the money and the chairman's backing him, like he does make the right decisions in terms of the players that he should be signing, you know? And it shows, like, again, youngest team in the Prem, I think youngest manager in the Prem, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and this is his first full, like, manager role. Like, he was an assistant to Pep.
Yeah.
I mean, this is his first full manager role. Like, he's gonna make mistakes, but at the same time, he's doing more good than mistakes. And we're human. Yeah, we're not robots. Everything's not perfect. You can't expect everything to be like go. Like, take the good with the bad. And right this moment, I think we done well this season. We done well. Like, you know, we done well. Like, you know, we beat, apart from Man City, yeah, we beat every other top 6 team. Yeah, we beat them easily as well, like comfortably. Not like no, we beat them. Yeah, apart from Man United beating us, and we was on top of their game when it came to us. But apart from that, yeah. But yeah, you know. Right, so we're gonna go into the free transfers that you think West Ham should be making to give you guys a better prospects of a better season next season.
Free.
Alright, so obviously we know that there can be more, but you know, maybe for West Ham we'll probably be here until tomorrow. But free signings that you think you guys should be making right now, or in this summer, to give you guys a better boost next season. Go.
So, first of all, obviously, because Declan Rice is leaving, we need at least a decent replacement that can actually do stuff in his place.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't mind Calvin Phillips to replace him.
Okay.
Because, like, there's not really any other, like, holding midfielder that could really do what Declan Rice does. There's, like, Rodri in that, but, like, it's West Ham.
Yeah.
So, like, a realistic buy would be Calvin Phillips. And I feel like he'd actually do quite well in West Ham. I feel like he'd, like, because he can do, like, these, like, little passes here and there.
Yeah.
He can do a couple stuff.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind Calvin Phillips.
Okay.
Another signing would have to be, I like, what's his name? The left back for Crystal Palace.
Tyreek Mitchell?
Yeah, I'd like Tyreek Mitchell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him because, fair enough, we've got Cresswell and Emerson.
But they're just not good enough,
They're not good enough. But Tyreek Mitchell, he's got the pace, he can dribble if he needs to. He might be able to whip it in.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd need someone like him. And
Last one? So you're getting everyone from the Prem. You're not getting anyone.
Because I don't want them, like, for example, like Skamaka, he had to adapt.
Yeah, and settle in.
Paqueta, he had to adapt.
Yeah.
I want them to be fresh.
Ready.
They're ready.
Yeah.
They already know what it's like.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Danny Ings, he came in, he was ready.
Yeah, ready. Hey, what do you think of Danny Ings, man? Because, like, he came in, started popping, didn't play him.
It's David Moyes in it, man. He scored a couple goals. I think he scored like 3 or 2 against, who was it? It was like 4-1 to us here. He scored 3 or 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Next match, David Moyes didn't play him. I don't get why, because he easily got man of the match that match.
Mm-hmm.
He was popping. He was giving 1-2 passes. Boom, he's gone.
Yeah.
He was giving 1 pass. He ran around.
Yeah.
He was the option there.
Because the thing about Danny Ings, like, he can't dribble or anything, but man, put him in front of goal, will select the right choice, bruv.
Literally. But I don't get why David Moyes isn't playing him, to be honest. But last signing, I believe, it's hard, you know.
You thinking?
It's hard because it has to be realistic as well.
Yep, it has to be. You can't just be like some fantasy football team.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, so
I want to say Frimpong Taylor,
Okay.
but I don't think he would come to us.
No?
Nah, because Sufal wants to leave. Ben Johnson wants to leave. What other right back do you have? You gotta sign a right back if they both leave.
Yeah.
Because them two, yeah, they're quality.
Who?
Sufal and Ben Johnson.
You think they're quality?
Well, like not like top tier, but I think they're good enough
For West Ham?
us,
Yeah.
Because like Sufal, he does what he needs to do. And
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson, he can do some stuff.
Yeah.
But like he's a good substitute.
Yeah.
But if they both leave,
Peak.
we need a right back. So either Frimpong Taylor or Max Aarons
Oh, from Norwich?
from Norwich.
Okay.
I'd like them to,
Okay.
because they're young.
Yep.
They can do stuff.
Yeah.
They can do what a right back needs to do. They don't need to do anything extra.
Yeah.
I think they'll slow into us now.
Okay. I think you probably have more of a chance of signing Max Aarons, because obviously Frimpong is playing, well, he might be playing Champions League or whatever.
Yeah.
So him not playing Champions League might be a factor for him not coming to you guys. But again, you never know, man. You just never know. You never know. If you give him the right money, you're like,
Like
hey.
Jesse Lingard.
Yeah. Right. Right. For Arsenal, 3 signings that I think that we should be doing. I think we should be doing Declan Rice. I think we need another centre back, because I think Holding obviously is not it, and that cute, bruv, do you know that his girl twerks for a professional twerker? Madness, bruv. That's why I didn't trust him. If you're letting your girl go out there and do walla like this, baby, I don't know, fam. I don't know. Anyway, he's to their own. But that Curior guy, he's alright. He's got more. He's better than Holding. One thing I've seen. I think it's not easy to be better than Holding. Sorry, Rob, but yeah. But he's not that. So I think we need another centre back. I would go in for Lewis Dunk.
Yeah. Good shout.
Very experienced. Knows the Prem, and we already have like young centre backs already.
Yeah.
So for him to come in and just do what he needs to do, again, we don't need anyone that's like crazy overboard or anything like that, because we've got 2 great centre backs in terms of Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah.
We've got somebody else who can play there. We've got Ben White who can play there. That actually played really well against Brighton. The centre back. So I just think we need one experienced that he knows how to play the ball on the floor, because he plays for Brighton and Brighton play that same type of football. So I think Lewis Dunk would just come in, slot in nicely, and give us that leadership, that experience that we need, because I think we're lacking that. And I think we need a striker. Like I think Vlahovic from Juventus.
Aren't you man looking at him, buying him in the summer?
Yeah, maybe, but again, Chelsea's also looking at him. But Chelsea doesn't have Champions League football, so missed me with that. So Vlahovic would be good.
That'd be a great signing.
That'd be a great signing. So I think we're ready anyway. Don't get me wrong. I think like in all, I think Arsenal. I think probably the same for West Ham. We need like 5 signings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to cover everything else. But obviously in this case scenario, just 3. I'll go centre back. I'll go for the whole spine. Centre back, centre midfield, and up front, Vlahovic, Declan Rice, and Lewis Dunk. And yours is?
Mine is Max Aarons.
Yep.
Tyreek Mitchell.
Yep.
And what's my last one?
Did you say your last one?
Yeah, named 3.
So you said Declan Rice is leaving. So who you got?
Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips. So Calvin Phillips,
Mitchell.
Tyreek Mitchell, Max Aarons. All right. Okay. So David Moyes, Arteta, if you're listening, you know what to do. You know what to do.
I've got a question for you though.
Go on.
Would you sign Adeyemi at Arsenal?
No,
Why not?
because we've got guys like Adeyemi already.
What, like,
that's just fast and this and that. Listen, to be honest, I haven't seen Adeyemi too much, but what I have seen of him, like he's just really fast, and yeah. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't I need someone that is not just fast, because we've got fast guys, bro. We've got fast guys that can run and dribble, and we need someone that can, and score. We don't have that. Hence the reason why, it got to a certain point where we weren't putting crosses in, because we know that we can't header. We ain't got no one that can over jump these 6 foot plus guys. So we had to play on the floor and cut it back. But Man City now, they can cross it in, they can put it on the floor, because they got that guy that can tap it in. They got that guy that can,
Yeah, because if they cross it, they've got Haaland there. If they hit the edge of the box, they've got Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva there.
Exactly that. So I think Vlahovic would be the best one, or I'd prefer Osimhen.
Osimhen would be great. I think that would be the better one, man.
I think it'll be, because it's exactly what we need. Yeah. Fast, strong, can jump. Is that he's a complete forward? You know what I mean?
Those goals.
Most definitely, he's hungry for those goals.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
He eats those goals for dinner.
Yeah. But obviously, everyone in Europe wants it.
Yeah.
You know, so if we don't get Osimhen, if we can't go for Osimhen, Vlahovic should be the next one. You know, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, right? So I think the last question is, who is your overrated signing of the season, and who is your underrated signing of the season? Not just West Ham, not just Arsenal, the whole season.
Most overrated signing. It's hard. There's a couple guys I have in my mind.
I'll give you one ultimate and 3 honourable mentions.
So one ultimate. Overrated signing.
Overrated. Oh.
That's a hard question.
Do you want me to go first?
No, alright, cool.
Yeah.
Overrated signing.
Yeah.
Has to be Cucurella.
Yeah, go on. Why?
There's all these big teams that wanted him,
Yeah.
He went to Chelsea, done nothing.
Yeah.
This guy cares about not getting his hair dirty. Oh my hair.
To be honest, when Man City and Chelsea were going for him, I was like, what are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing?
Not that guy, bro.
60 mil.
He is
60 mil.
So overrated.
60 mil. Alright, Cucurella, and 2 honourable mentions.
2 honourable mentions have to be Basuma.
Yep.
Mudryk.
Okay.
Because these guys, they were popping in the other teams.
Yeah.
And when Arsenal were going for Mudryk, and when you showed me a couple clips of this guy popping, bro.
Yeah.
You went to Chelsea. Nothing.
But it might be because it's a new league, it's young, adapt. We'll see next season, innit?
I don't think he's gonna do much next season.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be. I think even Benrahma will be better than him. I don't think. I'm not even saying that because of his season now. I don't see him doing better than Benrahma. Because if Benrahma gets better than what he's doing now, then he is amazing. Because the stuff that he's doing now, he's beat around that boom into the box.
You wasn't liking him.
Yeah, he's proved me wrong. I'll actually give it that.
Yeah. He has. He's done well. Every time I've watched your team play, he's been
one of the best
players, if not the best player. Yeah.
Because before I'd see him, he'd try to do a step over and then he lose the ball, boom, gone.
Yeah.
But he's actually proved me wrong.
Okay.
And I like that.
Okay.
But Mudryk, I don't see him
doing any better. He might do a bit better, but you don't see him exploding.
Yeah, I don't think you go Arsenal worthy or Man City worthy. I think he'll stay Chelsea worthy.
Apparently, I read some rumours yesterday. Apparently, that he might be going back to Shakhtar for a loan. Yeah, for a loan. Yeah.
I think that would make him even worse, to be honest.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if he's going back to a lower league, he's gonna come back to the Prem. He's gonna be he's gonna have to adapt again.
Yep.
So
yep.
if I was Chelsea, I'd just keep him in the Prem.
but he's not. At the same time, like you keep him in the Prem, but then after that you don't play him because he's not. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
it's hard. It's hard. Maybe try and loan him to like Championship or a lower Prem team.
Damn, 90 mil Championship. Woo.
It's really the only option because Chelsea, these guys spending like 650 mil in the January transfer window. They've got all these players. They're gonna barely be able to play this guy. So like, if you transfer him to like maybe a team that's just come up from the Championship, so like he gets time to adapt.
Oh, a lower league team. Like,
yeah. He gets time to adapt. Then he comes back to Chelsea. Maybe he can be better than like most guys. Maybe he can like start exploding and doing the stuff that he does.
Yeah.
Well, he could do, but if he stays at Chelsea, he's not going to get the game time that I think he should get to improve.
To improve, yeah. He's a young guy, bro. He's 19, so 19, 20.
I can see his potential. Like I can see that he could.
He is electric fast, though.
Yeah, he's fast.
Like there's fast, and there's really fast, and then there's electric. Like he's one of those electric brothers. Like you know, it's like
literally like 3 steps. He's on the other side of the pitch, bro. But like everything else is just not there yet.
No.
Nah, man. Especially his shooting.
Bro.
Couple of the sitters I've seen him miss, bro. I saw one was right in front of the goal, bro. It went there, fam. It's crazy, man.
Crazy.
Most underrated signings now.
Yep.
Oh, it's hard, you know.
Just one.
Just one. See, I'm not even saying this because, like, I'm West Ham here, but it's out of Paqueta and Danny Ings, you know. Nah, not even because, like, Paqueta, like, before we had Paqueta, we had no one in midfield. It was Declan Rice and Suchek.
Right.
We needed someone that you saw. When was it? Yesterday, in the highlights. Remember, Paqueta can do that stuff.
Yeah, but he hasn't been doing it all season.
That's why, like, because like he's given us the stuff that we need, where he can like, he can dribble, he can pass, no.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done it enough for him to be like the best signing and like amazing signing. And Danny Ings, yeah, you already know, like he's been great for us. Like you'll give a pass, he's gone. Like we already said, you'll give a pass, he's gone. If you get him in front of goal, there's like a 70% chance, 75% chance he's scoring. He's putting that in the back of the net.
Right.
And that's what we needed because we could not rely on Antonio. Like we've already been saying,
It's true.
He's not a striker. Like I feel like I could play him like a cam, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can rely on Antonio anymore. Fair enough, he can back us goals now and then, but like what Arsenal need, we need a striker that can bag us goals.
We got Skamaka.
He's been injured in it.
Yeah, but what's the point getting another striker when you got Skamaka?
No, I'm just saying, like, Danny Ings has been class for us.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Skamaka, he wants to leave anyways. Can't remember what team he wants to go to.
For Inter.
Yeah, Inter. But Skamaka, if we could have Danny and Skamaka, sell Antonio maybe, if not just keep him there.
I think he'd be a good squad player, Antonio.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe.
Yeah. But like, if we can get money out of him,
Why not?
might as well.
Why not?
But Danny and Skamaka our first team player, Danny Ings just comes on.
Yeah.
That would be great because Skamaka he can't do anything special. He just does what a striker does. He can run, he can dribble, he can shoot. That's it. He doesn't need to do anything else. He's great, he's tall, he can get the headers, he's strong, and he has volleys. Oh, his volleys are so perfecto. Alright, what about you?
Overrated.
Yeah.
I'm not. Obviously, I was gonna say Mudryk. Obviously, I can't say Mudryk. I'm going to go with Richarlison. Guy has been absolute garbage. The reason why I call him overrated is because I remember loads of like pundits, fans. Oh my gosh, we got Richarlison, and I'm thinking, bro, like
He's not that guy.
he's not that guy. Like, don't get me wrong, he's done a couple things,
Yeah.
but it's not like being like, oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, Richarlison. Oh my days, like we should go for Richarlison.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not been like a Haaland or.
No, not even Haaland, because Haaland is just extraterrestrial. Like he's an alien. Yeah, but it's not even been like worthy. You know what I mean? Like he's not been hitting those numbers. He's never hit those numbers before. He's
Can't even score a goal.
He can't he hardly scored a goal. I don't think he scored a goal. Maybe he scored one.
Yeah.
Like
And you're a striker.
you know, a striker, left wing. No, listen. Now, especially in today's game, whether you're inside forward, like winger, whatever, you're still getting goals.
Yeah.
You get a minimum 5 goals, even if you're winger. Yeah. As striker, 10 goals. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, the only thing I used to like from him, that he was consistent. He would be on guys, like he'll be chasing down guys. All right, that's nice.
Slow it up in.
Slot it there. Score a goal, score 5. Couldn't do that. At Everton, he was alright.
Yeah.
He wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
He was alright. And then I heard pundits and again fans are like saying, oh yeah, you know, he's playing for Everton side. Now he's going to Tottenham, he's got Son, he's got all of this BS. No.
Tottenham are going to be finished if Harry Kane leaves.
Harry Kane is leaving. Without a doubt, Harry Kane is leaving. But that's another video. So Richarlison, and 3 honourable mentions will be Koulibaly.
Oh no. When was the last time you touched pitch?
Bro, I said this. Listen, I told H, I told Spectre, Chelsea fans, you're probably going to get them on. I told them and I was like, listen, there's a reason why Koulibaly, he's like 30, 31.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people or clubs, top clubs in Europe haven't gone for him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Every other centre-back that has been worthy of being bought has been bought.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah? Especially when managers know, in order for me to win a league or win a Champions League, I need a good, amazing defender or defenders. And it's only, 31? He's been 31. To being brought into another top team. Yeah?
Craig Dawson or Koulibaly?
Craig Dawson. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll go for Craig Dawson, because Craig Dawson, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Avid. Yeah? And you're gonna get, like, you know, whenever the ball comes in, boom, kicked, boom, off. Yeah? Go on, Rose Ed. Yeah?
Koulibaly, you can't trust him, bro.
You can't trust him, bro.
Sees a butterfly.
Sees a butterfly. Oh, hello. You know, a little moth goes like, oh, moth.
Pretty.
His concentration and focus levels are just piss poor.
Literally.
Really, really poor.
Horrible.
Absolutely poor.
He's literally just big.
He's
big and black.
He's big, strong, black, and fast.
Yeah.
But we've seen that many times before. You know, Eric Bailly and Kurt Zuma and, you know, other guys that's big and strong and fast, like Ogbonna.
Yeah.
You know, where you know, that big, strong, athletic sort of build and player will only get you so far.
Yeah.
When you come up against big teams where they're popping it around and you're not touching him, you're chasing shadows. Yeah. So Koulibaly, and I knew from FM, because I'm a big FM player, maybe might be producing videos on that as well. Like, and most of the time FM gets it 90% right. Yeah. And out of 20, they gave Koulibaly for concentration a 9. A 9. A 9. I think it was a 10 or a 9. Come on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As a centre back, that should be 15 plus.
Thank you. If you're playing elite, and if you're telling me you are elite, where people are saying, oh, Koulibaly's elite.
Yeah,
he's one of those elite defenders. Chelsea fans, oh yeah. Talking Wasim. Yeah, he's elite.
9. Nah, 9 is crazy, bro.
9.
That is crazy.
9, bro. 9. There you go.
That's crazy.
So for me, it'll be Koulibaly. You already said Cucurella. Obviously, Richarlison is the main one. Honorable mentions will be Koulibaly. It will be Anthony. 90 mil spent on that. No. Maybe again he's trying to adapt, but brother, if I'm spending 90 mil on you, you better adapt within the first couple of weeks.
Literally.
But again, he's young. Again, we need to remember that before they're footballers, they're people. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you that. All right, but still, this season, whack. And last,
He has to pop next season.
you have to pop. You have to pop. Anthony, you have to pop. Stop doing that fidget stuff and use your right foot. God damn, what? Use your right foot, bro. You're a professional footballer, 90 mil. You can't use your right foot.
Even have you.
Bro, we might as well give you a stick for a right foot. Like, the hell? You just use it
The
to
only
run.
thing he does with his right foot is just do that fidget spinner
That
thing.
fidget spinning thing. Use your right foot, please, and pop. Otherwise, bro, I'm making another video just for you. Just for you. Yeah. And the last one, honorable mention for underrated, so overrated, would have to be. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to say it. What do you think I'm gonna say? Sterling.
Oh.
Sterling. I appreciate Sterling. I think he's a good player. But he was just not been that.
Literally.
Don't get me wrong. I think maybe it's the management and the style and the formation and stuff. But he just hasn't been it, and that's me. You know.
Fair enough.
Well.
What about overrated?
Oh yeah. Before we go, overrated.
No, underrated.
Underrated, yeah, because I'm overrated.
Yeah.
Underrated. One underrated player that I have to say has been Isaac from Newcastle.
Yes. That's one that I should have said.
That Isaac has
He's
been
great.
amazing. Like, we was linked with him. Like before Newcastle bought him, and obviously I think 70 mil kind of put us off.
Mm.
But he's showing you he's great. He's doing what Jesus is doing, and it's really hard to do, which is like scoring goals, create, link up, build up. So yeah, I'll say Isaac.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that is us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you thought the video was good. If you didn't, go watch another video. We don't give a damn. We're still gonna be producing videos anyway. And join the debate. We'll see you next time. Peace.